It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders, reigning league MVP.
He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Chargers on Sunday night.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
He's on the move. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. 2nd and 3 now. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw it. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Dropping back to throw. Taking a shot deep down the field to go. This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Putting a receiver in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Throwing it to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's finally out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing. And
he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
They'll throw on first. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the center. He's got it at the 30. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. Buys time, rolling right. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready?
Back to throw on first and 10. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43. He's on the move. Taking off with it again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10.
And the Raiders first down.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He calls his own number again. And they take him down right along the 30. Everybody rushing back to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the 30 on second down.
30-yard line.
Buying some time right. Took off with it again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Tackled by Derwin James.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Las Vegas.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Okay, break. Ready?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And And we'll see what they do here on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Ball at the 33 for first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it's going to be second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped.
He's got it deep downfield. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Raiders are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks.